you have kept Sarah and I in the dark this whole morning.
I wanted your natural, authentic reaction to this. We have somebody with us right now. Her name is LeslieAnne Wade, a former PR executive at CBS, who closed the deal on the now iconic March Madness tradition, and that is Luther Vandross doing One Shining Moment, and it's been a part of the end montage of March Madness for about 24 years now. And the one person that made that happen with Luther is LeslieAnne Wade, and she's with us right now, joining us on Mix in Raleigh, North Carolina. We appreciate this conversation, Leslie.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. It's a favorite story.
So you were
good.
So you were tasked. That song, by the way, is not originally Luther's. It's somebody else.
It was a guy named David Barrett who wrote it, one of our
Yes.
on-air promotional guys. Armin Katian's a sports reporter. He knew David Barrett. He brought it to one of our on-air promotional guys, and they started to make an annual montage at the end of the tournament. So David Barrett, the composer, first was singing it, and then they switched to Teddy Pendergrass for a number of years.
Nice.
And
Cool.
then we were sitting in his staff meeting. People would say it sort of as we prepare for the tournament every year. And I had been thinking for a few years and sort of pushing my idea in, among other people, that Luther would be an unbelievable voice. I was such a huge fan. And one morning in our senior staff meeting, people started to think we should go for it. But not very hopeful, I don't think. I knew the composer Burt Bacharach, who wrote for Dionne Warwick and wrote two big songs that Luther. Burt was an older guy, but I figured he might give me a phone number because he was really my friend. You guys know how that works in
Oh, for
radio,
sure,
right?
yes.
You call
You're like-
anybody to get anything.
Oh, yeah.
And so I called Bert and I said, would you ever give me Luther's contact number? And he gave me his phone number. And in one of those really unusual things, I ran into my office, called him right away, and he picked up.
And what did you do?
And now-
Yeah,
he
then-
picks up and
Oh
you're
my
not.
God.
I mean, did you just
So
go?
Luther Vandross wasn't really a sports fan, right? He did not know about the song, didn't watch college basketball, didn't watch any sports, but he listened to me, and I told him how we used it, and he said right away, yeah, I'll do it.
Wow.
But he would do it
And
if...
then I was nervous because my boss, John McManus, didn't really give me a big check to write to Luther. He said, see what it's going to cost, and I'm not sure we're going to do that. We pay the writer gets a fee every year when they go to use it, and people loved the song, so they weren't, they loved Teddy doing it. It wasn't like we needed to do it. And so I said, what would you need to do that? And he said, I want to come, I said, we need you to come to New York because we wanted to tape him doing it. In any event, to make a longer story short, he said he would do it. He asked if I had access to Broadway tickets. I told him, of course we did. CBS did the Tony Awards, and we were CBS, and we were in New York and whatever. And so he asked for 2 tickets to Hairspray.
Nice.
Get out
And-
of town.
God, you think
And
you
I-
can't love Luther Vandross anymore, but then you do.
And then I said, and we can use it this year. He said, oh, you can use it forever. I don't care. You can use it. And literally, CBS paid Luther Vandross for 2 tickets to Hairspray.
God, I love that man.
Oh, get out of town. What a surprise, dude.
Unbelievable
That's
story,
incredible.
They
Leslie.
experimented with using somebody else, but everybody, the world sort of said, we want Luther.
Duh.
And so I think Jennifer Hudson did it once. Well, I mean, somebody great like Jennifer Hudson
yeah.
did it once in between, but they brought back Luther's. And sadly, Luther had a very major stroke after that, right after that recording. And I don't know if that was, if not the last, one of the last things he recorded.
Wow.
It was amazing. So we go into this place called the Hit Factory in New York,
Mhm.
and my heart is pounding. It doesn't pound for everybody, but if you love somebody sort of for your whole life, and then you get to be in the same room with him, and he goes in and puts the cans on his ears, just like you would expect, and in one recorded that exactly the way it sounds.
One take?
Oh my God, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
it was unbelievable. Of course, we're TV people, so we made him do it again and again, so we could shoot it from every angle.
Yep.
But we knew we had the sound the very first time he did it. It was amazing.
Did he ever get to
Yeah.
see Hairspray? You mentioned he passed not
He
long
did.
after.
No, He went with a friend who was actually a makeup person, and yeah, he did.
LeslieAnne Wade, thank you so much for the time today, who is the one that was tasked with getting Luther Vandross to
What a
do the one
story.
shining moment for CBS.
Hey,
And
thanks, you guys.
and instead of $250,000 or $500,000 or whatever it would have cost at the time, he just wanted a couple tickets to
He wanted to
Hairspray
do
on
the bug,
Broadway.
baby. He wanted to do the bug.
Thank
All
you
right,
for the
thanks.
terrific story, and thank you for doing something that is now a part of our lives every single year in March.
Thanks so much.
Bye,
you.
Leslie
Take care.
Ann.
Have a great day.
Bye,
See you
bye,
later.
Bye, guys.
One shining